Hi, welcome to She Spice. Recently, Katt Williams made All in All a mix with his Frank meetings. Past his standard savaging and uncovering his PE, he dug into the clouded side of Hollywood, discussing the strong figures who pull the strings and control everything these each enormous dick degenerates is all getting damnation in 2024. It's up for, and anybody who misinterprets that. Know why they take it some unacceptable way. The fact of the matter is the light his words became famous online, and many individuals trusted him, despite the fact that there were still a few doubters. However, when somebody as unbelievable as Arnold Schwarzenegger steps into reinforcement felines, claims there's something to it, you may be thinking about what Arnold Schwarzenegger has to do with this. I mean, Feline Williams and Arnold are from totally various corners of Hollywood, yet, as per the buzz, in addition to the fact that Arnold is supporting Feline, he has his very own few accounts to share. This isn't just about bits of gossip. Arnold, with his notable vocation and bigger-than-life persona, clearly hasn't countered firsthand the manipulative and controlling nature of Hollywood's world-class. Arnold story is wild picture, this quite possibly of the most unmistakable and effective entertainers on the planet. However, even he wasn't insusceptible to the impulses of Hollywood's power specialists. He shared occasions where he was turned somewhere near projecting chiefs for bewildering reasons, which appeared to have more to do with governmental issues and less with his acting chops. Meant that wherever I turned, Ned, they said no, it will not occur, it won't work out, and just drop it. Fortunately, I didn't listen. Then there were those charges of which Arnold claims were totally created, pointed toward harming his appearance since he wouldn't toe the line, very much like Feline Williams. Brought up there are those in Hollywood who conclude who will be at the center of attention and who gets driven into the shadows on the off chance that you don't play by their standards or set out to misbehave. They have ways of eradicating you from the scene. By and large, you understand what the main occupation of someone that sold their spirit at Hollywood is: to carry on as it didn't occur. They all do a similar work. Arnold's experience reverberations, Feline's disclosures about these powers merchants who can represent them. Deciding moment vocation spontaneously should make a plunge further. Arnold's political desires almost hit absolute bottom in 2003 when different ladies approached, blaming him for unseemly and undesirable contact throughout the long term. The Los Angeles Times revealed that a total of 15 ladies said Arnold had acted seriously towards them. These occurrences supposedly spanned 30 years and had occurred on film sets and in studio workplaces. The claims originally became known only days before Schwarzenegger was chosen as the lead representative. In 2003, the Los Angeles Times made point by point a few charges of grabbing, making LSN, surprisingly, attempting to eliminate one lady's swimming outfit in a lift. At first, Arnold and his mission group minimized. What's more, denied everything, adhering to a guarded position. However, at that point in 2023, Arnold adopted an alternate strategy while advancing his new 3-section true-to-life narrative on Netflix called Arnold. He returned to the issue and made a few amazing confirmations. Schwarzenegger admitted that he had been thoroughly off base, conceded to behaving seriously, and perceived that his underlying response was guarded considering his activities. Schwarzenegger said the facts confirmed that I was on unruly film sets, and I have done things that were not right, which I thought then, at that point, was perky. However, presently, I perceive that I annoyed individuals. To those individuals that I have outraged, I need to tell them that I'm profoundly heartbroken about that, and I am sorry in light of the fact that that is not what I'm attempting to do in his documentary. He went further, saying today I can take a gander at it and sort of say it doesn't exactly make any difference what time it is, in the event that it's the Muscle Oceanside long periods of quite a while back, or today, that this was off base. It was bulls fail to remember all the reasons it was off base. While Schwarzenegger owned up to his missteps and offered a conciliatory sentiment, obviously Hollywood has a long history of attempting to cut down entertainers' notorieties with serious charges like these. Justin Bieber will be one such model. In June 2020, Bieber confronted allegations of SA by a lady known as Danielle on Twitter, who guaranteed that Bieber had participated in non-essential SA at a Four Seasons Inn in Austin, Texas, in Walk 2014 while he was with then-sweetheart Selena Gomez. Bieber energetically denied the charge, expressing that SA is something I don't mess with. He gave proof demonstrating he was not at the Four Seasons at the hour of the supposed episode and proceeded to sue for USD 20 million. Justin Bieber says it is really unimaginable that he physically attacked a lady a long time back and says he has current realities to back it up and he unthinkable. I need to be clear there is no reality to this story. He likewise posted receipts showing he remained at an Airbnb and not the Four Seasons the evening of the supposed assault. Another case includes Anal Elgort. In June 2020, a lady named Gabby blamed Elgort on Twitter for saying her in 2014 when she was 17 and he was 20 following this. Different ladies affirmed that Elgort had requested them by means of direct messages when they were between the ages of 14 and 16. Furthermore, an April 2020 post by a French-talking client showing claimed screen captures of Elgort requesting her when she was 15 and he was 21. Elgort denied the charges in an Instagram post, expressing that he and Gabby had a short, legitimate, and totally consensual relationship. Gabby tweeted this photograph with Elgort guaranteeing Elgort physically attacked me when I was 177. I was so youthful, and he realized that answered Gabby and I had a concise, legitimate, and completely consensual relationship. He truly does anyway, up to taking care of their separation, ineffectively. Cole Sprouse, known for his part in Riverdale, likewise confronted a charge of say. A lady named Victoria guaranteed that Sprouse became forceful when they got back to his room after a party at his New York college residence a couple of years ago. Sprouse denied all cases and made a lawful move. Coles, Sprouse, and Lily Reinhart are standing up after they and the Riverdale co-stars Vanessa Morgan and KJAPP were blamed for rape and provocation by unknown records on Twitter. I treat these allegations exceptionally seriously and will be working with the right groups to get to the bottom of them. Lily Reinhart, one more Riverdale star, was blamed for her unfortunate behavior. She denied the claims and tweeted a proclamation tending to the circumstances, saying, "I can't consider something more contorted than lying about SAA." However, it was demonstrated that this record was made explicitly about me and my cast. I can't imagine something else. Won't then lie about sex it yet. That is not the finish of Arnold's story. Past the Arnold's life kept on being eclipsed by media outrages and contentions. For example, there was his extremely open and muddled separate from Maria Shriver after it came out that he had fathered a youngster with their maid. Mildred Bain of the media had a field day with that one for a long time. This undertaking stayed a mystery. Even from Maria, it was only after 2011 that Shriver found reality, albeit the couple had proactive. Eli been looking for marriage mentoring preceding the disclosure she come to you about the undertaking and the chance of a kid, numerous prior years right ma'am. For what reason didn't you own up to it? Then, well, I just didn't have the foggiest idea how to. I was simply, I think, too terrified about losing everything during one of these meetings. The Eliminator star at long last told the truth in his Netflix docuseries. Arnold Schwarzenegger reviewed in one of the meetings. The guide said, "I think today, Mark. Aya needs to be unmistakable about something. She is curious as to whether you are the dad of Joseph." And I resembled. I thought my heart halted. And afterward, I came clean. The admission was wrecking for Shriver. Schwarzenegger conceded she was squashed in view of that I took part in an extramarital entanglements in '96 in the first place. I truly didn't realize. I recently began feeling the more seasoned he got, the more it turned out to be obvious to me. And afterward, it was simply a question of how what. You keep this tranquil. How would you stay quiet about this? Pondering the effect of his Schwarzenegger recognized. I'm going to need to live with the remainder of my life. Individuals will recollect my triumphs, and they will likewise recall my disappointments. This is a significant disappointment. I had disappointments in the past in my vocation, yet this is an entirely different ballgame element of disappointment. I was sorry commonly to her. Did she ever ask for her absolution? And I trust that down the line, she will actually want to excuse me for that in spite of the underlying mystery and the resulting aftermath. Schwarzenegger and his child Joseph Baina have fabricated a relationship over the long run. Baina has emulated his dad's example of seeking after vocations in both working out and following up on the unwaxed web recording he shared. I grew up with my mother, and I was dependably apprehensive, and I didn't maintain that he should think awful about me and be like, what the hell is this person doing? He's simply celebrating constantly, and now it resembles marvelous. I'm so near my father, and we discuss all that Schwarzenegger has been a strong presence in Joseph's life. Remembering going to his graduation from Eat College for 2019, he commended the achievement with a sincere message on Twitter. Congrats, Joseph, 4 years of hard work concentrating on business at Pepperdine, and today is your important day. You have procured the festival, and I'm all so pleased with you. I love you. However, these embarrassments aren't anything contrasted with what Arnold needed to face to turn into the star he is today. His story starts in a little town in Austria in the consequence of the Second Great War, brought into the world on July 30th, 1947. Arnold experienced childhood in Thal, a curious town that was still. Subscribe She Spice for more videos.